What's up, y'all? It is Memorial Day weekend here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and we're looking forward to having a great weekend. Another race on the NASCAR schedule. But this weekend, we're in Charlotte, like I said, it's Charlotte, North Carolina. And Memorial Day weekend, NASCAR honors the fallen heroes that have served this great country. And most cars and trucks will have the American theme on them, and every car and truck will have one fallen soldier that they will be honoring that has served this great country. So we would also like to thank on the Go with Seal would like to thank all the ones who have served or are serving this country to protect our freedom, and we do appreciate you for that. Our hats go off to you. Now, let's talk about this weekend. It's a jam-packed weekend of racing here for the NASCAR series with all three series in action, and we're ready to have some fun. The NASCAR Xfinity Series is back from 2 weeks off, so they are ready to go as well. Also, the Arca Series will be racing here this weekend here at Charlotte. Why is this important? Because Cletus McFarland is making his debut. The Arca Series will be running the General Tire 150. He's making his debut on a intermediate track. He has done the Daytona and Talladega. We'll see how he does here at Charlotte. Now, on Friday night as well, the Craftsman Truck Series will run their 11th race of their season. The North Carolina Education Lottery 200. That's 134 laps. That's 200 miles. Now, 34 teams have entered for 36 spots. Some notables in this race are Brandon Jones. He's back in that one truck after a couple weeks off. BJ McLeod is making a rare truck appearance in that '07 Spire truck, and Rowdy is back in that 7 truck. Ross Chastain is in the 44 truck, and Parker McClinger is in the 75 truck. Now, Nick Sanchez won here last year. He is not running this week, so there will be a new winner for the spring race here at Charlotte. Now, on Saturday, the NASCAR Xfinity Series will run after 2 weeks off. They should be fresh and energized and ready to go. And hopefully, Connor Zilich will be a lot better as he's been off for a while since he had an injury at Talladega. So, hope to see him back in the car. He's actually doing double duty this weekend, so hopefully, he will be ready. Now, on Saturday, the BETMGM 300 will run 200 laps, 300 miles. This will be the 80th Xfinity race here at Charlotte, and RCR continues their dominance on mile-and-a-half track, so we'll see what Jesse Love and Austin Hill can do. Also, Austin Dillon is in this race, so that should be interesting. So 3 cars from the RCR branch there. Now, through this field, like I said, is going to be stacked with the normal Xfinity car drivers, but also will be some different drivers, some Cup Series drivers running double duty this weekend as well. Austin Dillon in the 3, Willie B in that number 17 HendricksCars.com, and Chase Briscoe will be in that 19 JGR car. Also, Catherine Legg is in the 32. She'll be running more and more Xfinity races. Now, Chase Elliott won here last year in that 17 HendricksCars.com Chevrolet. Could Willie B do it this time? So we'll see how that goes. But who's going to win? Stay tuned on Saturday. Now on Sunday, the crown jewel, the Coca-Cola 600, and it's going to be a good time. It's 400 laps, it's 600 miles, a long test for a NASCAR driver to survive. Now, last year we didn't make it all the way, we only made it a certain halfway, and Christopher Bell won that race. 40 teams will run this crown jewel event that happens every year on Memorial Day weekend. And some of the notables, Jimmy Johnson will return for Legacy Motor Club in that 84. Connor Zilich will be running double duty, as I said a little bit ago, in that 87 Red Bull Trackhouse Chevrolet. There'll be 4 stages for this event. Christopher Bell won the rain shortened race last year, like I said, but Bell coming off winning $1 million at the All-Star race. Could he win this and the crown jewel again? We'll see. Now, also another driver that's looking forward to this weekend is Kyle Larson. He is running the Indy 500, this Coca-Cola 600, and he is ready for the 1100 miles, just like us this weekend for the CeeLo 1100. It should be fun this weekend on Sunday. But Justin Allgaier will be in the car qualifying, I believe, for him and practicing for that 5 car as he did last year. So we'll see who wins, but looking forward to spending Sunday, all Sunday, with you guys. Now, so you guys know all the races and you know all the info on the races. So now you need to know the paint schemes and what they look like. I hope you enjoy the paint schemes. And when you come back, I will tell you my favorite American paint schemes of the week. And I will give you my picks for the win. So enjoy the paint schemes and let's go. All right. I hope you enjoyed those paint schemes like we do every week here on our channel. Every Friday, we release a paint scheme and race weekend preview, and we bring them to you every Friday to get you ready for the weekends with us. So, here are my favorite Memorial Day weekend themes on these cars and trucks, and we're going to start with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. I like that number 42 JF Electric Chevrolet for Matt Mills and that 42 truck. I also loved Ross Chastain with the 44 North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program Chevrolet. Protect your melons for those farmers. I also like Caden Honeycutt. We'll drive that number 45 DQS Foundation for Pops Chevrolet. Love that. And also, Raj Caruth. Kind of a little American theme with the red, white, and blue. He does that every week, but he's in that 71 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. And that is it for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Now, here are my favorites for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And we're going to start with Carson Quaffle in that number 1 Bass Pro Shops Clarence Tech Chevrolet. Love the stars and stripes on that. Speaking of stars and stripes, here's Jesse Love and that number 2 Wheelan Chevrolet. Like that one. Then there's Justin Allgaier in that number 7 Hellman's Commissionary Chevrolet. And then Josh Williams in the 11 Employer Services Chevrolet. Christian Eckes and that Campers Inn RVs Chevrolet number 16. Love the stars and stripes on that with the flag there. And then Willie B. And then the HendricksCars.com Chevrolet. Ross Chase won in this car last year at the Xfinity race. And then there's William Swallowich in that Starkey Toyota. Love that one too. And here is Austin Hill with his number 21 Global Industrial Chevrolet. There's also Dean Thompson driving that number 26 Thompson Pipe Group Toyota. Love that one. All these American themes going with this Memorial Day weekend theme. Jeb Burton will drive that 27 Timber Creek Overbomb Chevrolet. And let's see, Sam Mayer's got an American theme as well in that number 41 Autobell Ford. And Taylor Gray will drive that number 54 Operations 300 Toyota. And then here's another one that's good. Ryan Ellis in that 71 Zeros Beverage Chevrolet. And then, of course, Matty D with the stars and stripes all over it. Love it. And that Viking Chevrolet, number 99 Cy Apps Chevrolet. All right, here is my favorite NASCAR Cup Series American themed cars. And you're going to go with Ross Chastain and that number 1 Jockey X Folds Honor Chevrolet. And then there's Austin Dillon in that number 3 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. And then Noah Gragson's got an American theme as well. He's going with that number 4 Rush Truck Centers Ford. And there's Kyle Larson with trying to make his double duty here. Not much of an American theme, but I do like that one too. And that HendricksCars.com 1100 ride. And then there's Brad Keselowski in that number 6 Build Submarines Ford. Always building those submarines. Always supporting the Marines, the submarines.com. And then there is Justin Haley with that number 7 Gamebridge, North Carolina National Guard Chevrolet. And then we got Denny Hamlin in the number 11 National Debt Relief Toyota. That is looking pretty good too as well. Ryan Blaney has the red, white, and blue with the body armor sports drink chill Ford this weekend. And here's the Dinger driving the number 16 Leaf Filter Gutter Protection Chevrolet. I love that one. We'll throw in this one as well. Chris Buescher in that number 17 bodyguard Ford, kind of got the camo going with the whole military look, and got the little American flag there around the gas tank there. I like the little American theme there on that too as well. Bass Pro Shops Ford for Chase Briscoe and that Bass Pro Shops Toyota. Love it, looking good. And then Christopher Bell in that Ream Toyota. See if he can take this to victory lane one more time as he won here last year in the 600. And then Willie B, double duty this weekend, doing the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. He'll be doing the Exalta Chevrolet. Look at that, red, white, and blue. Love that. And lots of monster cars this weekend. I don't want to go through all those, but John Hunter Nemechek will drive the number 42 Dollar Tree Toyota. I like that. And Eric Jones as well. He's got a little red, white, and blue going on action with the Richard Petty 43 Advent Hill Toyota. And let's see, Willie Alex Bowman will drive the 48 Ally Chevrolet. And the Michael McDowell with the 71 Delaware Life Veterans 1001 Chevrolet. There you go, the more American themed cars. And let's see here. And then we'll take Daniel Suarez finally to wrap it up for the NASCAR Cup Series and that number 99 Freeway Insurance Chevrolet. So there is that. Hope everybody will enjoy those paint schemes. Make sure you're checking out these paint schemes every Friday. We release them every Friday to get you guys ready for the weekends and a race weekend preview as well. So make sure your notification bells are on for that. All right, so now let's get into my picks for the weekend. And for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, Chandler Smith was so aggressive last week, almost pulled off the win. But I'm taking Chandler Smith. Oh, he did win. Never mind. Chandler Smith did win last week. So I'm going back to back wins with Chandler Smith. He was aggressive with the win and he got it. Congratulations, Chandler Smith. So we'll take him with that. Dark horse is going to be Ross Chastain in this Protect Your Melons. I believe he won here in the past year as well. So I'm going to take Ross Chastain for the victory here at Charlotte for my dark horse. Now, picks to win for my NASCAR Xfinity Series. Willie B is at plus 250 on odds to win this race. He's this 17 car won here last year as well. I'm going to take Willie B for the win here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and he's driving that number 17 Hendricks Cars.com Chevrolet. Now, my dark horse, Nick Sanchez. He won the truck race last year, so he knows how to win here. He's plus 6,000 odds to win. I'm going Nick Sanchez for my dark horse. All right, so for the crown jewel on Sunday, the NASCAR uh, Cup Series Coca-Cola 600. Kyle Larson has the top odds to win here, and it's another mile and a half track. You know his history on mile and a half tracks, but it is crazy. But will he be back to win? Will he be here? So that's another question. Does he get back before the race starts? Does the car go a couple laps down, changing drivers? I don't know, but I'm not taking him. Willie B is at 725, and Tyler Reddick is at plus 725 on the odds. I don't want to pick Denny because I don't want to jinx him. So I'm going to take Tyler Reddick, his employee. Tyler Reddick for the win here. And then dark horse, I'm taking Josh Berry. He's at plus 2,500 to win this thing. I'm going to go Josh Berry, old shark blood, for the victory. So there are my picks. That's my dark horse. So there are my picks. And I hope you guys enjoyed those. And let me know what you think of my picks or your picks. Make sure you comment in the comments below. All right, we're ready for a huge weekend here on our channel. So we're looking forward to spending the weekend with you. We're going to have a lot of information going through the weekend, a lot of streams. And we're going to start tonight at the General Tire 150 with the Arca Menards Series, watching Cletus McFarland. And we'll see how he does throughout the field. And then we'll go to the truck races on Friday night as well. And then we're going to have a good time with that. And then Saturday, we're going to start off with NASCAR Xfinity Series practice and qualifying. Right after that, NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying, and then followed by the BETMGM 300 here on our channel for the NASCAR Xfinity Series as they make their return after 2 weeks off. And then on Sunday, we were going to do the Indy 500. We're going to follow Kyle Larson in his bid to win the Indy 500. And then we're going to do the Coke 600. So lots of racing on their channel. We're looking forward to spending the weekend with you guys. Make sure you're hitting a like on every stream that we have. Make sure you're hitting a like on this video right here. And also subscribing to the channel so you don't have to worry about it. You know where to hang out this weekend. And also make sure you hit those notification bells so you know when we go live, just in case something happens. So we appreciate you watching this video. Make sure you hit the like on this video and make a comment in the comment below about paint schemes, who you think's going to win, my picks, all that stuff. We'd love to see your information in the comments below. So thank you for watching. We appreciate you watching the whole video, and we'll see you in the streams. It's Memorial Day weekend. Let's pray for great weather, and let's have some fun. We'll see you soon. Let's go.